fun comedian here.
Sick.
And Liam, I think it up for smoke. It's going to be picking up audio now, or
I haven't muted.
very cool.
We shot the sheriff. The deputy died of natural causes.
Alright.
Josh,
Alrighty.
Josh is taking the stage.
Hello!
I'm fixing it.
That was very loud. Got scared there for a second.
Turn down a
Pretty
bit.
scary. Hey everyone in the room, let's see, wow, so many people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, wow. Fucking great turnout at Peter Eastons today. Oh no, we got some Here, send them all in. The more the merrier, Chris. I'll try my best to convince them to go buy booze. Everyone go buy booze.
They did. They bought a drink. They got to come in.
Cool. More welcome. Well, we got some coming in here tonight. We got some that are missing.
Is there Wi-Fi here?
I never heard from.
I gotta get Wi-Fi.
There is Wi-Fi.
Right, I'm gonna get Wi-Fi so I can record.
So yeah, go ask Chris, but I don't really have the permission to do that. Go very slowly. That's it, right in front of the camera. Listen. Right in front of the camera. Perfect.
That was deadly.
Oh my God. So I gotta say, I'm feeling a bit depressed lately. I lost my fist.
Oh.
Yeah, he committed suicide. That was 20 years ago, and I still haven't gotten over it. I left in there, to warm up in the water in a little bowl before putting it in a bowl with the other fish. And came up, motherfucker went on the floor. He somehow got out of the bag, into the bowl of water, and out of the bowl of water, onto the floor. And then now the fish committed suicide. I don't know what it is. But I think I'm starting a support group for people who lost their fish to suicide. It's more common than you may think, 1 out of 10 fish commit suicide every week. It's a crisis among the world. To fight for better living for fish. Cause, they're just too depressed to kill all the time. Kill themselves, live in the center. It's sad day. Could see there were people coming in, but I think he lied to me. No one came in through that door yet.
He's lying.
He's lying, isn't he? Alright. But alright, we'll have our fun here with the everly decreasing crowd. How many people we got watching online, did it say?
One.
One person!
On Twitch?
Oh, no, on YouTube.
Oh.
One whole person. Wow, and then there is one person to the audience. Well, one person is probably you though on the laptop, isn't it?
It's not me, I forgot my phone, so.
There's a total of 2 playbacks, so no.
Two playback. I don't even know what they need to be on. It was fucking a playback.
Somebody rewinded the video live.
To watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, you rewinded the video live, alright.
Yeah, welcome
That's
back.
well playback, yeah, cool. Alright, welcome to the 21st century, Josh. Fucking learning on stage what playback is. Fucking real professional, man, real professional. Well, we got, how many coming in? We got 3 or 4 coming in. Maybe Wally. You want to get up here later on, Wally?
He just critiques the crowd.
I'm not saying a word to nobody.
You just say the word though, Wally.
Say
You just
Wally.
say the word.
I'm gonna sit here and be nice.
Yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. We'll see how long that lasts. How long do you think it'll last, Liam?
What?
How long do you think it'll last?
25 minutes.
Yeah, I'll give it 15. What time is it now? At 9:06. I'm gonna give you 15 minutes.
I'm gonna go home.
You've been saying that all night, but you haven't got home yet, Wally.
Well,
Fucking make it empty
this show's
first.
not doing any good for me, so I gotta go home.
Well, go on by. Go on if you're going home.
Yeah. I thought it was comedy.
Oh, it is comedy. It is comedy.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'll bring up your first comedian for today. Good buddy of mine, I've been getting to know him for the last...
You got buddies.
Yeah, I got buddy.
Oh, your time's shot already.
See, you already realized
Yeah. 50 seconds, 50 seconds.
50 seconds.
Sorry, I didn't mean that.
Good job, Wally, good job. Liam, he's here every Sunday like myself.
Who?
And Liam, sits
Oh,
in bar.
yeah, don't want him.
You come around next, so I'm trying to introduce him. He keep it talking to you, Wally. What do you do, bud?
Introduce his wife.
I don't think you're married yet, bud. You gonna get married?
That's nothing.
Can't afford that. Neither of us.
No, no one can afford that.
I can.
Well, good for you, Wally.
She's available. D is alright.
Quiet.
I'm available.
Well, Liam is here every Sunday like me. What?
I said I'm famous. I have a nickname.
Well,
I'm D.
D.
Thanks, Wally.
D.
No sweat.
That's not gonna come back and bite you in the ass. Yo,
Hey,
where's D?
we're not going there. That's a different story.
Well, you like to go there. What do you want?
Oh yeah. we can have
I've been trying to say it for the past 2 fucking minutes now. I'm gonna bring up every day. His name is Liam. His name is Liam Penny. And every Sunday I'm the God, these people I don't know what else to say. Wally threw me off. Thank you, Wally. Give it up for Liam.
Wally, clap your hands, damn it.
Liam Penny, everyone.
Alright.
Give it up for Josh, our host.
Yeah, give it up.
He's taller than me all the time, so, you know, doesn't take much, but here he is. Thanks, Wally, for being here. I love this guy. He's helped me through a lot, you know. He's given me relationship advice already. He's taught me how to play the laps. So, you know, it's good.
It's all good.
He looks at me and he's like, you're playing to get the bonus, you're a bonus hunter, right? Which means, like, you know, you're waiting for the best possible thing that could happen. He's like, more or less, he told me, set yourself up for failure, which I've been told a lot. And I don't know how my girlfriend hasn't found that out yet, but she's done the same, so.
Cheers.
Now I wasn't going there, but yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're still right.
Don't want him, D.
No, she don't mind.
I'm
She
used to
really
him. Don't
doesn't.
worry. I'm used to him.
I am?
Oh, don't worry. Believe me.
Yeah.
We just went out for supper and
comedy show here.
Wally, where's the last place you went out to dinner to?
What's that?
I think it was at
Hey, Martin.
You went to the Keg? You got some a lot of money to go
Crazy.
there.
One.
This is expensive.
Downtown Formula.
I go to cake probably twice a week.
Well, you never asked me to go.
More like
Yeah.
drink a cake once a week.
Jesus. we just go out to dinner and we realize the one deal that we like.
Are you going to Dairy Queen?
Dairy Queen.
Oh man.
What do you get at Dairy Queen?
I don't know, you get a burger and a fries for
Listen, we go out to the normal place we go to. We usually go there and get a burger, and then we realize we're there at one point before 3 p.m. and that we can't afford anything on the menu. So it's like the typical thing. Since the serve's been gone, they give you $2,000 every 2 weeks. So you were spoiled rotten, and then you go somewhere, and now you can't afford anything. We go there, we save up for 3 weeks, and we get an appetizer between each other. So we're gonna start a food review channel for the post-serve crowd to teach them how to eat properly and how they can save their money and spend it right.
They eat some cheap tea. I'll go with him.
But like,
It's gonna get bad.
dessert $9? I'll just go buy cocaine after. It's equally as cheap. And then we feel way better after, you know? Get a bit of dessert.
They eat some cheap. I wouldn't go.
And you can't go to a restaurant and get anything ticked to you.
Oh,
It's
you
like,
know what? I paid for it. Oh.
she did pay for it.
I paid it all.
She did pay for
That's
it.
how cheap he is. You pay for it.
Oh, I'm the man. Don't worry.
Oh.
And a much bigger penis than mine, too.
Oh. Okay, don't want to go there.
But also,
Anyway.
it's the same thing. Have you? Well, you look like a good kid. You've never smoked marijuana before.
No.
No. Yeah. But since legal marijuana has come out, like my favorite thing ever, like I ran a legal marijuana dispensary for a little bit, and your favorite thing about going to a drug dealer is that you get things loaned to you. You know, money you don't have, you can spend money on. You can't even go to a restaurant and get a tick anymore. No one will give it to you. What's the point of that? What's the point of legal marijuana if you can't get things loaned to you that you'll never pay back? They're really missing the point of weed. People forget about stuff, you know?
Right.
Same with any hard drug or alcohol. Well, you can't come here. I mean, you can go to any bar if you've been there enough. You could definitely get $100 loaned to you here tonight if you had to drink it.
I got a bird hat.
Of course you do. I'm not even allowed to have bird have my work here.
Use it.
Yeah. You don't abuse it though, do you? No.
I don't use it.
Oh, big man, Wally, big man.
I can go out now and get $100. No sweat.
Really? I need $100, Willie. Come on.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
No sweat. I'll take the and you take the 100.
No, she's a bit more than that, but.
Oh.
Don't worry.
How much fee?
So wait,
We're
hey,
getting more money.
Wally,
Huh?
Wally, do you know what a throuple is? It is a 3-person relationship, but we can all, me, you, and Dee could share a bank account, but like we all get a debit card each. Is that alright with you?
No sweat.
Ah,
Because
are you in?
You don't want that with me.
I'm not giving you my number. Though, what?
No, we can tap. It's 2021, maybe we tap away.
I'll give you the wrong number.
Oh,
What are you putting up with that for?
because I'm tall, what do you mean?
He's pretty
Yeah,
tall.
4'1".
Oh
What?
my god. He could probably touch the ceiling if he tried.
No, Josh can't, I can't. Wally, you got any kids?
No.
No?
I love it.
You ever get anyone pregnant before by accident? Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I respected Daylin, I wanted to have a kid. Like, why would you ever want to get someone pregnant? Like 9 months. Last week, someone corrected me and said 10 months. I didn't know they raised the birthing rate, but supposedly now it takes 10 months. But like, if I got my girlfriend pregnant, I wouldn't want to put her through it. But like many other animals we know have eggs. Why can't the human have a nice egg? We leave it at home. We put it in a little nest. You can come visit the egg. Please no smoking or drinking around the egg. But you could let it, you sit there, you watch it grow. Everyone comes around, gives it a few gifts. Everyone can still go out, have a glass of wine, drink, be bad people. An egg is way better. And then, if you can't afford to have a kid like anyone else in Newfoundland, like when Danny came in with the baby bonus, just promoting people to have kids, $1,000, da-da-da. Well, yes, I wouldn't mind a Toyota kid or a Ford kid, a Penny Mazda kid. Yeah, just give it a brand name. Pay for the birthing. Once it hatches, it's probably going to have to work there for the rest of its life. That's fine, at least it got a job, My parents are distraught that I don't have a job. I've never really had a real job. I went to school for art. Disappointed my parents from day one. Would you you'd be disappointed if I told you I was going to art school and I was your kid? Like, how are you going to make any money?
I'd be disappointed if you said you're going to be a comedian.
Fuck, Wally. Hey, how are you not here for Andrew's last show and you still come here for the zingers? Like, you quit drinking for 4 months, you couldn't come here and just see Andrew off? He was looking where you were, I was like, he's worried about you. He was very worried about you.
What the hell?
Man.
Anyway, getting back to the show.
Oh, I had, every time, I tried to go to the movies not long ago, but I get too excited about the previews. I'd pay the $23 to go watch previews for the 25 minutes, go home, I'd be happy. Because sitting down for an hour and a half, you go piss, you can't pause it, everyone would be rotted, because everyone in the studio would go up in the place. And then everyone there, I sit in the middle of the row, and someone is sitting 10 seats down to the right, and they can leave through 4 seats to the right. But they take the 22 seats to go to the left, so some massive human being, which is every person compared to me, is walking in front of me. And it's just all ass. It's always ass. No one turns frontwards, because that's even worse. But it's just all ass every time someone stands in front of you. It's like, you're in this studio, and someone's like, oh, sorry, just look at me, bud, it's fine. It's always the case. Big ass. Everyone in the movie theaters has a huge ass. Just my opinion. Wally, what did you want to be when you grew up?
What?
What did you want to be when you were a little boy and you wanted to grow up? What did you want to be?
I don't grow up yet.
If you want, well, what do you want to be right now?
I'm still working on it.
What do you want to be?
I don't know yet.
Nothing?
You didn't have an idea as a
Now,
child?
these, because
Wally, what
Yes,
the
ma'am.
fuck did you want to be as a kid?
a politician.
My parents always asked me to be a politician.
So
And they don't even piss test.
life.
They don't even piss test to be a
No.
politician.
No.
No. If I could sit in a chair like Andy Wills at any job I had, it would be a good day. Because that guy fucking could sit like a fucking... Literally sat in a chair like this. If I fall, he'd be like, he'd sit like this. He'd be like, yes, alright, who's there? Shane Duff's here? Oh, I'll be around in there for the rest of the day. And he'd sit like this, literally in the fucking chair, just being like, is the council meeting over yet? Something good. And he loved his dogs more than fucking people,
Yeah.
which was wicked, because he went out on a fucking ice block to save his dog, and he didn't try and save one woman's activist during his whole time as the mayor. It was sick. I wanted to be a priest when I was growing up, but then I realized I couldn't diddle myself, so I had to find a new job. So I chose artist, so I could visualize all the things that have been done to me. I just recently moved. I had to move from downtown to the East End. It sucked. You live in the East End. No one looks through each other's garbage in the East End. I don't really get it. Downtown, I put something out through like a black bag. Must be something good in there. So like everyone will go through your trash in downtown. It's great, you know. Walk through Victoria Park. You never bring your kids to Victoria Park, you know. It's like it's not a place to even go for a walk. Like last time I walked through there, it's an older woman and she looks at me and she says, "Hey, little beard, come over here." So, "Hey ma'am, do you need a hand?" She's like, "You looking for a good time?" I said, "Do you got a crib board and like a bunch of cards here or anything?" Like, no. It was sexual, and she was the age of my grandmother, and still alive. So, no, I couldn't do that. And I don't remember the episode Little Bear where someone's getting harassed walking through Victoria Park. But have you ever been to Victoria Park? Yeah. But like, yeah, and you've been to Bannerman Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the difference though. You can go to Bannerman Park, sit down with your fedora on, and have a fucking pint of an IPA, and no one's gonna bother you. You go to Victoria Park, and some guy's coming up to you with this form for the penitentiary that he just got released 20 minutes ago. Which is always the case. I grew up with a guy who was the first person to rob a bank in 25 years in Newfoundland. And I worked with him in a restaurant, and my favorite quote from him was, anyone would ask, "Who are you?" He'd say, "Google me, bitch. Google me." Because the first thing that would come up is that he was the first person to rob someone in 25 years. And working in a kitchen's a lot like a family or a relationship. You gotta time your smoke breaks, everyone has to smoke together, you know, everyone complains about the same stuff, and the food's never warm. You know, it's overall, it's a hard life in the kitchen. Have you ever cooked, Wally?
No.
Never?
I worked in the kitchen though.
Yeah?
Down on Cochran Street, it was a club down there.
Really?
That was about 30 years ago.
I thought you were only 29. How do you work at -1?
I was. Now, don't give up your day job.
What if you're unemployed? I can't give it up.
Okay, now I'm getting a hard time.
I was talking to a friend of mine at work the other day, and she was like,
Oh, you got friends?
yeah, well, one, she puts up with me because we're on the same shift, right? So she looks at me, she's like, our friends, they're down to Emerge. I was like, geez, never heard of that bar. She's like, yeah, cab's so expensive to get there, $150 both ways to go down and go in and go out to Emerge. I was like, what an amazing bar. And then she says, no, emergency room. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ. I was like, are they all right? She's like, yeah. I was like, were they drinking? She's like, no. I was like, the bar Emerge would be a beautiful bar to have. Everyone's dressed up as a nurse, or is it just male nurse? Like, there's no word for male nurse. It's just a male nurse. It's just
It's a nurse.
Just a nurse. Nurse.
No, it's just a nurse.
Nurse.
He's just a nurse.
Nurse.
Male.
We don't generalize. We don't generalize careers.
well, then why am I a waitress? Why am I not a waitress?
Nurse.
Yeah.
Because waitress was a term specifically created
Women.
to labelize females in the career as a waiter.
That's what you use
But man, I'm the only waiter at my restaurant, so.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because
no,
they
no,
want
no.
waitresses. Waitresses were designed to serve.
Ah, you know why? Because waitresses come from Germany. SS.
Hey, calm down. You're not on stage yet, alright?
We trust them.
Yeah.
What a bunch. That's good.
Well, Wally, you know what skip the dishes is?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
They go there every day. Next door.
yeah, so people order but do you understand that like someone's ordering food that's like from McDonald's for like $8 and then they're paying like $28 for it. So someone in this room who might be my partner sometimes orders Pepsi from the corner store on Skip the Dishes. She lives about a 4-minute walk from the convenience store to her house, and she pays $32 for 24 cans of Pepsi.
And by the
I
way,
do that.
you know your girlfriend?
No, I don't know.
I don't want to know.
No, because you can't afford that.
Yeah,
None of us can afford it.
Fuck off, Wally. Exactly.
Not at that price.
No, $32
Exactly,
for 20.
Wally. Fuck off.
It's less than $1 per can.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Rich
But-
kids only.
What? Which guy's
Who?
This is great.
Which
Yeah.
guy's only?
So the only other good thing
You're
about
out.
Skip, well, she orders so much Skip that then the Skip drivers just assume that her house is the place getting food dropped off all the time. So the best part is sometimes there's food dropped off there, none of us ordered. I go outside, I pick up a pizza. I look at the pizza, or I look at the box, I'm like, oh, jeez, why she looks so cold? Like, might as well get her inside, you know? You can't have pizza being cold outside.
Yeah.
And then we bring it inside, I'm like, wonder what it is. Open it up. There's pears on it. And there's a white sauce on the pizza. There's no marinara sauce. It's a white sauce. So I don't really understand that. And there's pears. That's worse than pineapple. Who on this street is ordering a pizza with pears on it? And I'm told her name is the name of the pizza, not the person who ordered. Her name's Stephanie.
Right.
I hate her. Why does she have a white sauce and why is there pears on her? Like everyone is just so upset about every other topping on a
Because
pizza.
the pears take the acidity of the pizza.
What? There's no acidic, there's no marinara sauce and white sauce. It's sugary.
The pear add the acidity to the
whatever.
pizza.
Alright. I'm gonna get out of Josh's hair
Yes, boy.
and I'm gonna leave the stage. But give it up for Josh for putting up with me. Give it up for Wally for being here. Give it up for my girlfriend for putting up with me. The man on the camera.
You guys were
And
awesome.
Alvin.
You guys
Good
were
job,
awesome.
Billy.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
guys were awesome, and I love it. Like,
I
Is
gotta
that
go.
part of it?
awesome.
I gotta go.
Thank you.
Awesome.
We should start doing duos.
Definitely.
I agree.
I don't think so.